Bulle Rock has long been considered the best players course in the Mid-Atlantic. And since it opened back in 1998, it has maintained its status as the #1 public course in Maryland.
We really do work really hard on maintaining that level of condition. We have really good value rate, for the customer.
Apart from being recognized as one of the premier daily fee courses in the U.S., Bulle Rock has also played host to the LPGA Championship from 2005 through 2009. Now, throughout this layout, course designer Pete Dye offers the golfer an excellent mix of long and short holes, elevated tees and greens, and tournament-ready conditions.
Pete Dye has a very good way of tricking your eye, and most people that play this golf course for the first time visually feel like it's really difficult. Play it a second time, play it a third time, and you start to realize that the golf course really has plenty of room to hit it out there. And if you play on the high sides of our golf holes and don't short side yourself, you can score out here.
Bulle Rock plays to a par 72. For the very good ball striker, the back black tees play to an impressive 73-75 and offer a course rating of 75.6 and a slope of 147. Now, if you move it up to the blue tees, you'll still find plenty of challenge in this layout at just over 6,400 yards. And for the ladies, the red tees play to 5,320 yards.
This is arguably one of his most playable designs, and I've played plenty of Pete Dye golf courses that are just beat you up. But this one in particular is one that, you see his design features, but it's not kill you on the golf course nasty. It's just a joy to play from the first tee to the 18th green.
And here's the thing about this layout. If you play the right tees, you can have a good time here. But if you're back where you don't belong, it can get pretty tough. At hole number 1, Pete Dye eases you into your round with a par 4 that plays to 358 yards. Then, as you teed up on hole number 2, you'll be taking on the second longest par 5 on the layout. Although it does play downhill on your first and second shot, number 2 is all of a 3-shot par 5 featuring an elevated and well-protected green complex.
We have large green complexes, but if you get the ball on the short side of the golf hole, Pete Dye makes it very difficult. He makes you pay. It's very difficult in some spots to get it up and down. Virtually no chance.
Number 5 is the #1 handicapped hole on the layout, and for a good reason. From the back tee, this par 4 stretches out to 483 yards, and it plays uphill, normally into the wind, so you can see why this can be a bear of a hole to play. The back nine here at Bulle Rock is just as strong as the front, including the very long and tough par 5 11th.
Our par 5s are eclectic because they're 4 different par 5s, and they're scoreable par 5s, but like most, you can't fall asleep on any golf shots. So every golf hole out here, if you get it out of position, the best thing to do out here is get it back in position and move on and play for your bogey.
At 665 yards from the back tee, number 11 is the longest hole on the golf course. Now the saving grace here, it does play downhill from tee to green. Still, number 11 will require 3 very good shots to get aboard the dance floor in regulation. Another fantastic hole on the backside is the par 4 14. This hole doglegs from left to right with your target line a group of trees on the back side of the fairway. Now, you may want to shorten up the hole by taking your drive down the right-hand side, but Pete Dye places a series of bunkers up that right-hand side that you will have to carry. Now, once you do reach the fairway off the tee here at number 14, you'll be looking down at a putting surface that offers up more than enough protection. Number 16 is another nice par 4 that bends ever so slightly from left to right. Now, off the tee, you want to favor the left-hand side of the fairway, setting you up for an approach that will favor a left-to-right shot coming in. Bulle Rock, an incredible layout, 18 holes of golf set against a backdrop that only Mother Nature could provide. And course designer Pete Dye could build.
One of Pete's quotes here was, that he did not undo God's work. And I think that kind of marries to the property. He did not have to move and a lot of dirt to get what we had. It was some rolling hills out here, and he just used the terrain beautifully. Bulle Rock is just a really, really fantastic place to play. We have, we're open to the public 7 days a week. We do have some membership options. Everything that we do here can be found online, bullerockgc.com. If you haven't seen us, or if you haven't seen us for quite some time, come on back and play it. I promise you're in for a treat.